What's up, guys? As I'm sure you've noticed by now, there's a lot of new beards walking around, and here at Live Bearded, we love seeing this. If you decided to put the razor down and grow a quarantine beard, or just grow a beard for the first time, welcome to the beard side. You're gonna love it. But one thing you're gonna quickly realize is growing a beard isn't really as simple as just putting the razor down. See, here at Live Bearded, our mission is to help beardsmen look, feel, and be their best, and growing a beard actually takes a little bit of work, and that's what we're here for. What we're realizing and seeing is a lot of guys growing their beard, they don't know where to start. See, when you decide to finally put the razor down and grow a beard, you have this look or this style in mind that you want to achieve, but that's like step Z, and A to Z is a long process, and where you trim, how you get rid of beard itch, there's all sorts of things that are gonna come up, and that's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys solve those problems, and we've noticed a ton of mistakes that guys are making when growing a new beard, and we wanna help you not make those mistakes and help you get the beard that you want. And for those of you watching right now who already have a beard, maybe you've been bearded for a long time, stay tuned, because I'd be willing to bet you're probably making some of these mistakes too. All right, one of the biggest mistakes we're seeing guys make is they're not combing or brushing their beard. They're simply rolling out of bed, heading out the door, and their beard's looking all sorts of crazy. Guys, you wouldn't leave without styling your hair. If you've got short hair, you've got to style, you'd take the time, put products in your hair. Otherwise, you're gonna put a hat on like me, right? Roll out of bed, throw a hat on. Well, you can't put a hat on your face, so you wanna make sure your beard is at least laying in the right direction. Guys, if you did nothing else with your beard, nothing else at all but comb your beard so it's at least laying in the same direction, that will make all the difference. This is your money maker. This is literally front and center for everyone you're talking to. You wanna make sure your beard's put together, right? So there's some tools that are gonna help you, just like you'd comb your hair. You got a beard comb, you got a boar brush. Really recommend the boar brush if your beard's shorter. This is gonna have firm bristles here. It's gonna bring circulation to the skin actually, which will help with beard growth. And this is really gonna help train the hairs to grow in the same direction, right? As you're growing a beard, especially if it's new, you'll quickly realize that there's spraying everywhere. So grab a boar brush. This will really train the hairs to grow. And then as your beard gets longer, a beard comb is great because it'll detangle the hairs and actually style them in. So look, I know especially right now, a lot of us are wearing face masks, bandanas, face coverings, whatever it is you're wearing, and that has a pretty big impact on your beard, especially if you have medium length or longer length. We're seeing a lot of guys that have indentations. It's making their beard kind of compress down. And the best way to combat this is pretty simple. It's just comb your beard. Keep your beard comb on you. Keep it in your gym bag, in your truck, in your front pocket, not your back pocket, and just recomb your beard whenever you need to. I like personally combing up and out. And if your beard is conditioned and has product and is soft, this is gonna allow you to kind of cruise right through, and that's gonna really kind of separate the hairs out and give it some volume and really kind of work through the kinks from the mask, and then you can just comb it back into place. And by doing that, when you take your mask off, just keep it on you and reset it and you'll be good to go. Another mistake that we're seeing everywhere is you guys aren't lining up or shaping your beard. Now, there's no better way to tell the world that you're growing a beard and you give a damn than to actually line up your beard. And what I mean by that is give it definition, give it shape, and actually trim in your lines. When you're growing a beard out, you're gonna let it grow and it's gonna look like a little disheveled mess. Maybe you're just being lazy, people aren't gonna really know what you're doing. But by lining it up and defining your beard, it's gonna make all the difference in the world for the way that people perceive you and the way that they look at you. So when it comes to trimming your beard, trimming sucks, it's a nightmare, most guys don't know where to start. But the baseline here, there's 3 lines you want to consider. There's your cheek line, which is essentially your top line here, and that's going to connect the sideburn to your mustache. You want to keep that line as high and as natural as possible. A lot of guys, when they're first growing a beard, they trim that down, and if you're not careful, it keeps creeping down, and you're going to end up with a chin strap. So only take away these high cheek hairs, create one line across the top, just give it some shape, match the other side, and you're good to go. Again, keep that as high as naturally possible. The second line is gonna be a little bit harder to do on your own, but it's easy when you're first growing it out, and so it's important to get it right the first time. And that's gonna be your back line. So this is really essentially just coming off the back of your sideburn, and you wanna run this line kind of straight down here off the back. And when you get to the corner, you can either square it or you can round it depending on personal preference, but really all you're doing is trimming any of these hairs that grow to the back of your neck. The third line is your neckline. Now, this one is honestly, it's gone wrong all the time. Guys shave this on their jawline, they end up with this tiny looking little beard, and then as you grow it out, it looks terrible. So I'm gonna save you the headache of having to shave and start over by telling you where to put this. And that is not on your jawline, but on your neckline, where your head connects to your neck. It's typically right above the Adam's apple. And this line's super important when you first start growing your beard out. And then if you're going for a really long beard, that line's not gonna matter as much once you get, 4, 5, 6 months of growth. You're not really gonna see it. And as you grow longer, you're definitely not gonna see it. So Take your time, line those up. You can use trimmers to define them if you want before you go in with a straight razor. I don't even use a straight razor anymore, just use the trimmers just to line it up and you're good to go. If you have any questions about this, guys, hit us up because this one's tough, but let's get to the next one. All right, guys, let's talk about the neck beard. If you're not familiar with what a neck beard is, essentially what that means is your neck hairs grow significantly faster and fuller than the rest of your beard. And the end result is essentially like a full beard here and a little thin spot throughout the rest of your beard. Well, if you struggle with this, rest assured, you are not alone. Every single one of us, our beards grow at different rates, different speeds, different thickness, all over. And depending on where you grow fastest, all this means is you got to check in with that area and trim it down shorter to adjust and allow time for the rest of your beard to fill in. As you can see on my brother Justin here, his neck hair grows a little bit faster. And so as he's growing his beard out, all we had to do was trim his neck hairs down shorter to allow his cheeks and allow his chin hair to catch up. You do this a couple times over the span of a couple months, and before you know it, you have a fantastic beard. All right, guys, let's talk about those patchy beards. Now, believe it or not, if I were to shave my face off, my hair isn't super close together. When you first grow your beard out, every one of us thinks, man, my beard's not really coming in very thick. It's kind of patchy, it's kind of thin. You will be surprised at how much fuller your beard will look when you give it time and when you get length. You see, as you grow your beard longer, the longer hair, right, will essentially lay over each other and fill in any kind of holes or gaps that you have. This area here on my beard, there's like not very many hairs here at all. But as it gets longer and that starts to fill in, it goes away and nobody notices. So rest assured, if you feel like your beard's a little thin, a little patchy, give it time, give it 3 months minimum to see where you're at, check in, and the hairs will start to kind of cover each other and fill in all those patches. All right, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are beard products. Now, if you're growing out a quarantine beard or you're growing out a beard for the first time, maybe you're just unfamiliar with what beard products are, why you need to use them, do they even work? So at a very high level, I want to give you just the basic breakdown of what we recommend you use to make sure your beard's going to stay healthy, your skin's moisturized, your beard's going to grow nice and strong and full. And that's really comes down to just using 3 products. It's really simple hygiene. Guys, you want to wash and keep your beard clean. Just like you wash your body, just like you wash your hair. The difference is you don't want to use a harsh wash that's basically the formula is too intense. It's going to strip away all the oils and dry out your face and dry out your beard. That's why we designed a specially formulated all natural beard wash to give you the deep cleanse, but not strip away all the oils. You see, when you have a beard, one of the biggest things you're going to realize is you need the oil, you need the moisturization into your skin and into the hairs to grow healthy, to grow full, and to look good. So step 1 is going to be using a beard wash. It's going to give you the cleanse without stripping away all the oils. Step 2 is going to be beard oil. If you're growing a quarantine beard or a new beard, you probably maybe realized this by now. Beard itch is a real thing. You see, as your beard starts growing out, your hairs actually pull and draw away the natural oil that your face produces, and the result is really dry skin. And what that means, if left untreated, is really itchy, irritating, painful skin. Start itching like crazy, can flake all over the place. That's really just because your skin's dry. So beard oil exists not for your beard, but actually for your skin. So you want to apply it onto the beard, under the beard, onto the skin itself. And this is really critical for guys, especially starting out. Like if you weren't using any beard product to start but beard oil in your first month of growth, that's going to keep the skin moisturized and allow for better growth. All right, and step 3 is beard butter. Now, hands down, the most versatile beard product on the market. My personal favorite is 1 part deep conditioner, so it's going to help you really condition, soften the hairs, make them much more manageable, but it has just the right amount of hold to give you the style, the shape, to control any flyaways, any waves or curls that you have in your beard. The beard butter is going to absorb into your beard hairs, give you a fuller look, and help you really control and style and shape your beard. So those are the 3-step process that I go through every single day. It's really simple, it's really proper hygiene, and it only takes a couple minutes, but it will make a huge difference in the way that your beard looks, feels, smells, and grows. All right, guys, the last thing I want to tell you is have some patience. You know, we see the style that we want, we decide to grow a beard, and we're like, man, I want that beard. Well, that beard could take you 12 months to grow or longer, right? Your beard hairs are going to grow on average about ½ an inch per month, and that's just an average. Everybody's beard grows differently. Your beard could be 3/4 of an inch, could be 1/4 of an inch. You have thin spots, you have patches, you have faster growth, you need to adjust. It's going to take some time. Everybody's experience is different. So rock the beard that you have, and we're here to help you make your beard the best that it can be and help you get the style that you're looking for. And like I said, our mission here at Live Bearded is to help beardsmen look, feel, and be their best. We know this is a lot. Hopefully this helps you avoid some mistakes. There's going to be other questions that you probably have. That's what we're here for. You know, you can reach us anytime, support@livebearded.com. Pick up the phone and call us. We love connecting with you guys. We're here just to support you however we can. And as always, live bearded, brother.